Hi, welcome to the channel. Um, what we're going to talk about Teck, I think. Now, I like Teck to a degree. You know, I like my sound systems. I like to be able to put something on, put some music on, and twiddle around with it and get just the sound that I like. That's the extremes of my Teck. That's what I like. The rest of it, the way the world's going with the likes of Alexa and stuff like that, those sort of things worry me, because you speak to Alexa, and I was going to say she, but it's listening. So when you say, Alexa, do this, it hears you and it does what you ask. So it's listening for you. So it's listening all the time. And if somebody's able to listen into that, they can listen into your private conversations, your personal stuff. And it's no good coming back to me and saying it's not possible, because yes, it is. And why do I need Alexa to turn my lights on and off or choose my radio station for me? I'm quite capable of doing that myself. That sort of tech is taking away your own interaction with your environment. Everything's becoming automated. You know, smart TVs, you sit in your chair. You know, when I was a kid, if you wanted to change channel, you had to get up, walk across the room, press one of the 4 buttons. Then later on, we were lucky enough to have a TV with a remote control. So whoever had the remote control had control of the TV. Now, you can talk to your TV, for God's sake. Tell your TV what you want to watch. It finds you the program you want to watch. All the interaction, all the things that you had to do yourself. You don't even have to press a button now. You just talk to it. It's crazy. And then when you think about the way cars have gone, you know, self-parking cars were a bit of a novelty a few years back, and now you've got self-driving cars, self-navigating cars. Tell it where you want to go, and it takes you there. It can change lanes on its own, it can brake on its own, it can accelerate on its own. A kid's going to need to take driving lessons if these cars become the norm, because they're not driving, are they? You know, the car's doing it. What sort of permit will someone need to own a self-driving car if the car's making all the choices and all the decisions? Sure, you won't need to take a driving test, surely. What's the point of that? You're not doing it. The car is. The artificial intelligence that's been put in the car is doing all the driving. Oh, that skill has been taken away from you, and it's like a lot of skills. We're, as a human race, are losing a lot of skills that we acquired from the beginning of time. You know, when we first stopped crawling around and swinging from trees, you know, we started to make tools, and then we'd make baskets, and then we'd make bowls, and we'd, you know, make weapons and various other bits and pieces. But now we don't have to make any of that stuff. It's all automated. There's factories knocking this stuff out by the millions, and we don't have to make it. So those hand skills that we would have had have all gone. I used to like watching Jack Hargreaves on TV. Can't remember the name of it. Out of Town was the program, and he used to do all these old skills, you know, fishing, and he would trap fish in a river and catch fish, and he would repair things, and he would do some woodwork, and he would make a basket, or he would, you know, old skills, or he would layer a hedge, you know, make a 5-bar gate, or whatever, turn something on a lathe. And he had all those skills, and I used to like watching stuff like that, and consequently I acquired a lot of those skills over the years. You know, I can make a 5-bar gate. I can turn stuff on a lathe. I can make furniture. I can make doors. I can build various things. You know, I've got a lot of skills with my hands. That's where my skills are. But so many of the kids today, you show them tools and they've not even got a clue what they are. You know, they've never helped dad do a job. They've never helped to fix something in the house, because it's become a throwaway society. When something gets broken, you go out and just buy a new one. You don't repair the old one. You know, you don't take the old one apart and buy the replacement parts and fit new parts. When was the last time you knew anybody that bought, you know, new parts for a washing machine when it stopped working? Washing machine stops working, they go out, spend 400 quid, buy a new washing machine. They don't buy the brushes that the motor needs, or the little circuit board that's burnt out. They don't change that. You only need the part number. You can send off for it and get that part and put it in yourself. Okay, you've got to undo half a dozen screws, take the top off and a few brackets, and unplug a few wires, and know where to put them back. But this is the point I'm making. People of today, they don't do that anymore. They throw their stuff away when it breaks. It's the same with cars. When something goes wrong on your car, nobody ever fixes it. You know, they replace the part. You know, something starts to leak, they take it off, they throw it away, buy a new one, and put a new one on, when it was only the gasket that was leaking. You know, or a starter motor doesn't work, so they don't buy a new solenoid for it and fit a new solenoid. They buy a whole starter motor. Solenoid 25 quid, starter motor 200 quid. Where's the sense in that? Brushes probably work out at about a fiver. You know, it puzzles me as to why the world's gone this way, and why people have decided that they don't want to use those skills. You know, we've got the brains to do it. Why not use our brains to do it, instead of relying on tech all the time to do it for us, or some form of manufacturing to manufacture a new unit that we can just unbolt, throw away, put it in. And that goes back to my last video about everything's got to be done so quickly. That's the quick way, isn't it? Just unbolt it, 4 bolts, throw it away, bolt a new one on, off you go again. You know, if you've got to spend the time to repair something, you know, oh my God, I've got to spend some time repairing something, because there's just, you know, everything's got to be done so quickly. Yeah, it's worrying. AI is worrying. It's going to start making decisions for us. We're going to forget how to make decisions, how to run our own lives, how to use judgment. We're going to forget how to repair stuff when it's broken, and we're going to become reliant on whoever flicks the switch for artificial intelligence to take over. That's my thoughts anyway. See you soon. Hope everyone's okay.